All right, family. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarah Sunseti. Kick it back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. That's right, family. We're excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarah Sunseti YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all know what it is, Black Power Frequency Energy. You loving that? You should join. You should become a member. The link is right down in the video description. You click that link. It says join. Click that link. You'll get a video preview, rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, and you will. Then you should become a member. You should join that membership and become a member. And even if you do it, I appreciate you here at the Sarah Student Study YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. It's going down this Sunday, family. We're talking about September the 24th, Chemtrail Holocaust. Matter of fact, where is that at? I thought I had it in there. Okay, it is. Chemtrail Holocaust this Sunday, September the 24th, is the Earth entering the sixth stage of mass extinction. We got to deal with it, family. It's time for the vanguard. It's time for the primordial vanguard to rise up and bring nothing but mayat for the sake of the planet. We vacated and violated our responsibilities. And so it can no longer be that way. We must rise up and reclaim our divine responsibility and save this planet because it's in peril. You better be here this Sunday and check it out. We are having previews up until that point to show you the dire situations we in. Click that link right down in the video description, generalseti.ticketleap.com. Get your ticket today and be in the house and get that powerful information that's guaranteed to come with that presentation. That's right. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com, online marketplace, official general, Sarah Sunseti, DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies for the kings, the queens, and the babies. 25% off selected items at this time. That's right. Shopping and save. Get you something that you like and love. You know we got them hot products, and you're gonna get you a discount too. We got African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor accessories for every room in the house. That's right. KingSeti.com. That's right. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com. SETI University, over 1,000 videos of pure heat of all the subjects that you know and love from the general, ancient Egypt, the old Mech, Hindu Kush, global African supremacy, Christianity, Judaism, Islam, expose all religions, occult knowledge and science. Man, everything under the sun, you got it right here at generalseti.com, SETI University. We even got the Graham teachers, monumental, but they supplemental now, supplemental, but monumental and instrumental works of the Grand Master teachers. And so you got it all, and you even got the general giving overviews on the master teachers. This is where you come today. You understand what I'm saying? To reach back into them to that era of the master teachers. You can't get it nowhere other than generalseti.com. Join today. That's right, family. SETI popping on Patreon. BPC making noise. We never calm. Exclusive live streams. And I know it's been a lot of family running over there. And you know what they say? Woo! SETI got that heat. That's right. So when you get over there, you already know it's stacked with, presentations that just too raw for you too. And I ain't holding no punches either. And you got to believe that. So get on over there to Patreon, check it out. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels. King Steady, General Steady, Sarasun Steady. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. You'll be up out of there. I'll see Ray in the house. Now, see, we talk about stuff that, nobody else talk about. We got a broader range of discussion. You see, after, niggas, yeah, we're going to talk about the Bible. We're going to do that. But we're going to talk about, is we going to be on this planet to read the damn Bible in goddamn two, 3 more goddamn years, or is this motherfucker going to blow up, burn up? We don't know. Now, we talking about today the Chemtrail Holocaust. This is a preview to the upcoming lecture. is the government spraying chemicals to block out the sun? Nah, it's crazy. Cause I just did the and I seen niggas run behind me and do it, and that's what you supposed to do. Follow the leader. You see, Biden is talking about that, they talking about spraying in the air. You understand, to block out the sun because all the regulations that they put in place for the carbon emissions is not working fast enough. This is what they say. You see, this is what they saying. And so, and as I, and I'm tripping because we're looking at documentaries on chemtrails that have been out for years. And what, a lot of the people that was doing the research into the chemtrails, what they were saying is that in the future, now you got to understand some of these documentaries, which I'm gonna show you, 10 years old. They, in the future, they're gonna pretend as if they coming out with a program, which is chemtrails, to help, block out the sun and this, that, and the third. And they're gonna act like it's just starting when they talk about it. But the reality is they've been doing it for years already. You see, because the reality is the earth done been in a dire strait for a while now. You see, it's been in a dire strait for a while now. And see, like, again, because we disconnect. Religion do that too. Disconnect us from the cosmos. See, when we come and I say black divinity, you see what I'm saying? I'm showing you that your divinity comes from what? It comes from your allegiance, your connection, your divine connection to the cosmos. You see, this is where your divinity come from. It's not no goddamn book. No goddamn book. That shit don't mean nothing in the end of the goddamn day. You see what I'm saying? It's your connection to the cosmos. And it's your connection to the cosmos that give you the necessary respect for the cosmos that you would not destroy. Because when you talk about the laws of the majority of them was, I have not poisoned the soil. I have not poisoned the air. I have not poisoned the water. You see what I'm saying? All those things that the Cro-Magnon Neanderthal have done on a mass scale. You see what I'm saying? All those things he done on a mass scale. And so even punching through that damn atmosphere, punching through, you know what I'm saying? Punching through, going into outer space. You see, a lot of people don't even, and I'm going to do a video on that. People don't even know about the fucking junk that's in space around the goddamn planet. Do you see when you go out there like to the beaches and shit, and you can see they got all type of cans and they talking about so much shit in the ocean. They talking about it's so much shit in the ocean. It's fucking ridiculous. Well, all type of plastic bottles, all type of cans, all type of goddamn, all that shit just end up in the oceans is polluted. Man, y'all, listen here. And see, we so detached because we keep our fucking face in a computer. We keep our fucking face into the internet. We keep our face into the cyber world. The majority. So I don't want the majority. So we are not connected to the land. You see, most, today, every now and then, you see the kids, they get out there, they still, but not like what they used to. Not like they used to, because a lot of their time is on the internet. They like the video game, and it's been that way for a minute now. It ain't just started. It ain't just this generation. You see what I'm saying? It's been at least two. It's been at least two, maybe 2.5 generations. Well, a lot of their time, niggas is on the internet. They on the goddamn Xbox. They on the PlayStation. You see what I'm saying? That's what they on. They playing, so they didn't detach. You see what I'm saying, from the earth. Back in the day when we came up, we was outside. We was outside. You know what I'm saying? They detach us from, because when you one with the earth, you one with the planet. You out there, you know, you see things. You like, damn, what is all this shit in the sky? You know what I'm saying? What is all this shit in the sky? The sky's fucked up. You look, I'm looking out here now, and it's gray, and and I'm talking about, I mean, the clouds be gray. You know what I'm saying? Like it's dirty. You know what I'm saying? You know how something is white and it shit, it like it's dirty and shit. Like, what the fuck? What kind of cloud is that? You know what I'm saying? So the reality is these motherfuckers already been spraying this shit for a long time. That's the fucking reality. And what peoples is talking about, what's in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Aluminum and all type of other goddamn poisons and shit that they know cause certain kind of diseases and shit. Aluminum. They talk about that shit if it get in the water and shit. Now that shit falling down on the soil, on the plants, and all of this, killing shit. You understand what I'm saying? To where, you know, the planet is becoming so infected that they have to, and they fucking with the seeds and shit. You see what I'm saying? They talking about, the Monsanto. You see what I'm saying? That Roundup shit. Now they got that goddamn shit that Roundup, that they, if you put that shit on your grass, if you put that shit in your garden, you see what I'm saying? It kills every fucking thing that it touch. You see what I'm saying? To the point that you need their genetically modified seeds to grow anything. Ain't no natural. If you put Roundup on that shit, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? You gonna need the modified shit to grow. Nothing natural gonna grow behind that. So they've been spraying that shit on purpose. You understand what I'm saying? To where you got to come to them to get a goddamn seed. You know what I'm saying? And it's to the point now where you see people's out there growing and shit, and that's good. That's growing. But now today, you can't just grow that shit out there. Man, if you got an area that's not infected, man, you got to have a goddamn a greenhouse over that shit. That's why you see them with the domes and shit. And they growing that shit under a dome because they know that shit that's dropping out the sky, man, that shit killing shit. I'm seeing on the videos, man, where motherfuckers is flying over these towns and they dropping them goddamn, these chemtrails, and it's fucking up the franken fruit and goddamn deformed ass vegetables and shit and all that kind of shit. You see what I'm saying? So you know what the reality is, and I'm gonna say it. If don't nobody else want to say it, I'm gonna say it. Because the reality is, we think that we're gonna have some success in what we trying to achieve without confrontation. That's just not gonna happen. And when I say confrontation, that don't just mean the Cro-Magnon Neanderthal. That mean these niggas. You see what I'm saying? That live right next to us, right up and down the block, right in the same community. Them too. You see what I'm saying? All these erratic entities on the planet. You see, ain't no you gonna, do the right thing, and it ain't gonna be, and that alone gonna be a suffice. You see what I'm saying? To bring about this, this world of liberation that we so long and seek. It's gonna be some goddamn confrontation. It's gonna be a whole lot of goddamn confrontation. You see what I'm saying? As well as it should. You understand? As well as it should. You see what I'm saying? What world would you want to come into where it ain't been a proper understanding put down on these erratic entities and frequencies on the planet, demonic and erratic frequencies and energies on this planet? You got to get a clear understanding that who's in charge. And you can't do that with, and that's why you always got the divine laws of opposites. You understand what I'm saying? You got to serve a motherfucker, you got two platters. Yeah, we got two platters for you, motherfucker. You understand what we tried to offer you this one. You see, did not want that one. Now we got to offer you this one. And see, this one you ain't gonna like it. You see what I'm saying? You're not gonna like it on this one. We're gonna serve your ass on a garbage can lid. You see what I'm saying? If that, you see? And that's the reality of this the predicament that we in. You see, we it's not gonna get better because they in charge and they do not see a place for you. Now, in the chemtrail, what they trying to do is hold back what our ancestors had prophesied on them thousands of years ago. You see, they knew that there was going to come an age on this planet where it would heat up on this planet. That's just real. This ain't nothing, you don't need no goddamn PhD in science to come to understand that. Because if you understand the laws of opposite and you one with the cosmos, you understand the laws of opposites. You understand that if there's an age on this planet where it's an ice age, then the laws of opposites say if it could be an ice age, then it could be an age of heat and fire on this planet. That's just the laws of opposites. You see what I'm saying? And so our ancestors knew that the age of the purge would come for them. You see what I'm saying? And it's a necessary purging of the planet, a necessary detox of the planet. The body function the same way. Do you know a lot of times when you get poison in your body, you see you get virus in your body, what your body do? It heat up. You get a fever. You see what I'm saying? You get a fever. You get and crazy shit. You might feel a cold sweat, but you get a fever, and you be feeling cold, but your ass be hot as hell. You see what I'm saying? You be having two goddamn realities at the same time, but your body heat up, and and it burns the goddamn and it's to push that and destroy that virus. The body will heat up, and that's what the planet is doing. It's heating up, and anything that is not of natural accord is gonna leave here. You see what I'm saying? And it's gonna cleanse the earth. It's gonna cleanse the earth. You see, and then it's gonna come a time you see it, and what's gonna happen is gonna come into an age where it's gonna rain and it's gonna rain and it's gonna rain. You see what I'm saying? And it's gonna rain. It ain't gonna be no man-made shit on this bitch. All that goddamn frequencies and shit. All that goddamn stacks of carbon, all that goddamn that coal shit. You see when them motherfuckers used to burn all that coal and shit. That's one of the ages that did a great devastation when they was burning all that coal. You see what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers was down in them damn coal mines, and they just to breathe that shit, because it's dust down there that and it's fine dust, and they down there, cut, uh, cutting that goddamn, picking that goddamn cotton, not cotton, but picking it because it's still a pick. You understand? When you are in there picking that damn coal out the mountain and shit, and that fine goddamn that fine black mist got in their goddamn lungs, and they get what they call black lung and shit. So if you black lung, but if you burning that shit is not, it's the same shit. You see what I'm saying? You breathing that shit in. You know what I'm saying? Out the sky. And and that shit coats your lungs and shit. Coats your esophagus with that black shit, that soot and shit. Then you got the age of all that gasoline. You see what I'm saying? Where they had carbon emissions, man. You go into some of these cities around the world, they ain't got no motherfucking regulations on carbon emissions. Man, listen here. One year when I went to Ethiopia, man, and we was in Addis Ababa, man, listen here, the fucking fumes was so goddamn strong, man. I mean, I literally feel like throwing up right now just thinking about that shit. That's how strong it was. You see, that's how strong. So you imagine being in cities, man, where all them goddamn gas and fumes is coming from the car. You got the coal, you got the motherfucking gas. Then you got all these goddamn frequencies going through the air. Do you know how many different type of frequencies that's going through the goddamn air? AM, FM. You got satellite. You got all this shit going through 5G, 4G. They going up on the G's and shit. They got all type of shit that it got its own frequency and shit. So ain't no telling how many different frequencies they got in the air at one fucking time. So when you imagine all of that, you see, and then you imagine just puncturing the goddamn, the atmosphere. You didn't puncture the atmosphere. You got big ass hole in the goddamn atmosphere. You see what I'm saying? And on the outside of the damn atmosphere, you got nothing but space junk all around the goddamn planet. This is where the good Cro-Magnon Neanderthal, that motherfucker say got knowledge. And this motherfucker ain't got no, you need to give up on that. Okay? Every fucking thing that the planet is in peril. And the crazy shit about it, all the technology he got, he can't do a goddamn thing to change this shit around because it's going to take so many goddamn hundreds of years to make the correction. And in order to really make the correction, you're going to have to get rid of all the fucking so-called technology that you think is technology. You're going to have to do away with that. You're going to have to come really back into alignment with the cosmos, with the laws of nature, to bring this earth back to its proper form. Niggas is going, and that's why they trying, but see, they not going to do it. They ready for you to do it. So they saying, get ready to get, they talking about motherfuckers. If you watch that movie, Fifth Element, if you watch that movie, The Fifth Element, you see how, they was living in like small compartments. That's how you going to be living. You're going to be in a small motherfucking compartment. You know what I'm saying? You, your family, they force motherfuckers into, and it's not going to be all over the city. They talking about putting motherfuckers, they talking about putting 1 million motherfuckers in about I don't even know if it's a 10-mile radius. They talking about putting 1 million motherfuckers in a 10-mile radius. You see what I'm saying? These cities that you envision, man, you know what I'm saying? It's like a created structure. You see what I'm saying? Where, it probably may be a mile wide. You see what I'm saying? About 10 miles long. And they're going to have all the fucking stores inside of that area. You see what I'm saying? And 1 million motherfuckers, man. And they talking about Saudi Arabia is over there right now, supposedly creating the first city like that. You know what I'm saying? They're creating one right now. This is the great reset. It's on the motherfucking way. You see what I'm saying? It's on the way. Tiny houses, this, that, and the third. This is what they feel they got, but yet and still they dealing with the fact that they saying that because they didn't fuck the planet up. They didn't fuck that. Mean they didn't cut down too many trees. They didn't cut down too many trees too quickly. And eight you got 8 billion people on the planet. You do not have enough resources based on the Western society, how we living today. Houses, you expecting everybody to have a house. You expecting everybody to have you expecting 8 billion people to have a house. What do you intend to use? Wood? What do you intend to use? What? And so that's the reality of it. What do you intend to use? So we got to go, but our people was already using the earth. They was using other forms, but the white man ain't ready to do that. You see what I'm saying? Like when you look online, you see a lot of them guys over there, like in Asia and shit. Where they be taking the earth. You know what I'm saying? They be building all kind of shit with just the earth. Yeah, they use a lot. man, this, that, and the third. But a lot of it, and man, they be some cold shit. Africans can do that too. I just want y'all to know that. They could do that too. But the reality is, in a Western world, people can look at that as being, primitive and shit. But that's the best way to live. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't got to live in no goddamn hut. I mean, no goddamn talking about you ain't got to live in like no damn what they call them little tiny house and shit like that. You ain't got to live in no damn tiny house. You get you it's other means by which you can live. And so, our people have mastered that and they're gonna have to go back to that. You see, they're gonna have to go back to that. But the reality is that we cannot exist. 8 billion people on this planet cannot exist in what Western way of thinking that you're gonna get a house, you're gonna get a car. That shit is over. But that's what I see Africa doing. When you look at all these cities over there, they nothing but African westernized cities. You see what I'm saying? They still using the same mechanisms that the West is using. And when you see them over there at the conference, at the day, they over there at the Davos, getting their education from Carl Schwab and that other crazy motherfucker. What's his name? Noah Harari. Noah Harari. One of them old, one of them sissy men. You see what I'm saying? Who even, he justifying all this. And this is who is in charge of all that shit. He said, he said he don't. It's a lot of people on the planet that we don't have no use for. He right out his mouth. He's not even trying to hide it no more. They say it's a lot of people on the planet we ain't got no use for. Now, so when we look at these chemtrails, they got more than one use because they're supposed to be blocking out the sun on top of it, but at the same time, it's poisoning. So it's blocking out the sun, one, and then at the same time, it's poisoning the people, it's poisoning the water, it's poisoning the earth. This shit is crazy. This shit we in the last days is here. They now. And so, family, what I'm gonna do, I want you in the house this Sunday. I'm gonna have a blueprint for you. You understand what I'm saying? You're gonna have a working blueprint, which you can put in effect when you get up off of there. Where to go continue to do research because you have to always update research. You see, we're gonna talk about that this Sunday. You're gonna be able to leave with a powerful, and I'm gonna have some worksheets for you, family. I'm gonna have some worksheets for you. You can matter of fact, I'm gonna I tell you what I do is I download them onto my Patreon, and I make them the worksheets. I have it for the public. You need to join, but I have it for the public, so you can come onto the Patreon and download the worksheet. I want the people, you understand, to have access to this. I don't want you to not have access to this. You see what I'm saying? This is for the upliftment of the people. So come, after the matter of fact, I have it on Sunday. I have them sent for you where you can go to my Patreon and you can just download them right off. Matter of fact, you just pull them off. You ain't got to download. Just pull them on off of there and put them to work because it's time to get to work. What we're gonna have to do to save our planet, and like I say, it's not gonna be where it ain't gonna be no confrontation. It's gonna be some confrontation. So get your goddamn Timberlands on, tie them motherfuckers all the way up. Get your heart up. I don't know where if you got to go see the wizard. Some of you niggas need to go see the wizard. You need courage. You need a heart. Well, motherfucker, get on the road, nigga. Get on down there to see the wizard and get you some courage and get you some heart, nigga, because you're gonna need it. These days is looking very treacherous, and these gonna be some stormy waters out here. It's gonna be some stormy waters, but if you prepare You see, you can get through this. We've always, and this is like one of the greatest trials of the planet. It is. It is one of the greatest trials of the planet. I done seen what and I see the devastation of that, of life on the planet, very, very sacred areas of the planet that they don't have no respect for, and even our own people and peoples all around the world are, in cahoots with this caveman and destroying very sacred areas on the planet that keeps the planet in balance. And the planet is out of balance. It's totally out of balance. And it's gonna react just like our body. It's gonna send out all type of storms. It's gonna send out earthquakes. It's gonna send to bring the planet back into balance. And that's going to be necessary so you can see years and years of turmoil, what we consider to be turmoil, but for the planet, it's a detoxification, it's a purification. You see, and if you do not make preparation for this, you will not survive. You will not survive. And we can do this, family, as a people. We got to see into the future. That's a time machine to see into the future and move. You create a plan that your descendants can move. You see, just like chess pieces on the board. You understand what I'm saying? To be in the strongest position. You see what I'm saying? In the future. You understand? To be in a state of prosperity. And we can do that starting today. You have to see into the future for your descendants. They should not have to open up the book and there's nothing in the book. They might not even have no goddamn book. You ever open up a book? You ever seen them books you open up and it's just blank pages and you looking and it says a message from your ancestors and you open it up and it's a book with blank pages in it. Come on now. Look at that reality. It's fucked up. They should open it up and say, listen, baby, listen, I know it might be 100 years from now. We know what, we saw what the world was going to be in, and I'm going to tell you now, this is what you should be doing. If y'all haven't already been doing this, you see what I'm saying? This is what you're going to need to do to catch up, and you better get on your goddamn bicycle and you better get to riding like a motherfucker. And if you do this, you'll be in a position, you understand what I'm saying, to overcome whatever obstacles you're looking at in the future. If you do these things and you apply these things, you'll be in a good position. Just do these things, and we're with you at all times. We're with you all time. And when you can open up something like that and have your ancestors knowing the predicament you in, because you looking into the future to see where your baby's gonna be in 50 years, in 100 years, and the plan is solid. The understanding is solid. This is what you hand down to your descendants. So, family, I'll see y'all this Sunday. We still on this evening. I'm rocking out today. Sarah soon said the YouTube page. So most definitely, when you see me go live, be in the house because I'm going live all goddamn day. I got something I want to talk about. This is General Sarah soon said. He said, "Hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power."